What's up, guys? Chasing Lately here with episode 206 of Welcome to Wroxham. Today's episode, we're going to have a massively rotated squad because everyone's knackered. But in theory, according to the game, we can win the title with a win today. So we're playing Burnley, who sit 18, with the backups to the backups. So a lot of youth teamers in this team today. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so welcome back. Nothing to catch you up on. That City defeat in the Champions League from last episode was our last game. Apparently today we can win the title with 3 points ahead of City with one game in hand, 3 games left to play. City obviously 2 games left to play. I think a win puts us on 6 points and thus doesn't make us clear because our goal difference is worse. The game is saying we can do it. My maths isn't great because I'm too tired. I figured we'd do it anyway. So let's go find out what's happening. I'll show you the lineup I've been forced to go to today just to keep players fresh in case I do actually have to pull a win out the bag. So you can see out here all the players not playing by Gregor Ankovic are exhausted. So we're starting with Cardoso in goal, Ganchev, Nunez, Farley and Saliba at the back. These guys have never played together before. Djordjevic is the holding midfielder behind Niana and Burns, who are both primarily wingers, which again should be an indicator of just how much of a gap we're doing. I'm not sure which of those should be playing as the playmaker. We'll have a little compare of their vision. Issue. The best bet will go that way round because that seems safer. Hashisha, Issa Emmanuel, and a first time seeing Mustafa Semite, who was just signed recently in our first team. He's going to be a huge star for the future. We'll find out what's going on with the 2-goal Turkish international. On the bench, Brown, Whiting, Seville, Mandelli, Andrich, Rowlands, Rogers, Hewitt, and Simon. Andrich, Mandelli, Whiting, and Brown, the only ones that have played any first-team football for us at all. And Mandelli and Andrich are the ones with extensive Premier League experience of any stripe behind them. So, very much bare bones. We'll get to see how this one goes. Let's firm this load up and say a little prayer. So in the dressing room, we'll do any week that are a good road lately. Go out there and impress me because that feels like a good thing to do. And then Dean Farley always looked really aggressive. I don't like it. It scares me a lot because it feels like he's always going to get himself a red card, which seems to have calmed him down for now. Let's get the boys out there, see what we can achieve. And it seems as the bottom there, no way we could finish the title today. I'm not sure how that. I think we needed City to lose to clinch the title today. We'll see what happens. We'll get the win we need, hopefully, and see where we go from there. We've made 11 changes to our lineup, which is a strong sign. As I said, just trying to keep players fit for the run-in. We've got to play Southampton and Fulham in our next 2 games as we try and clinch the title. Burnley, as I said, 80 are the easiest pickings we've got left, which is why I've rotated so much. I don't know if our team is good enough to actually beat them, but we're about to find out. Andrew to Maric to Antonio. Antonio with the ball forward now to Gokken or to Hines. We are not looking great defensively right now. Everyone's everywhere. As Hines gets into the box and Gokken, hammers it off of Farley, who allegedly did something more effort than just standing there to put that wide. We'll find out as Gokken takes the corner into the box. Has head this away. We have done by Hashisha. Neves to Andrew though, and he puts it away. And, we may have just helped Burnley stay up rather than clinching the title. That might be what just happened because we were a bit at sea there, weren't we? If we're all completely honest. We were not doing some great defending so far in this game. And I'd like to see us maybe fire the boys up and get what they should be capable of out of them because they're all good enough potentially to Premier League players. Some of these players have played a lot of Premier League football before. I mean, Gaucho's played a fair few games, Nunez, Cardoso has, Burns has, Nian, Hashisha, they all play Premier League football regularly, so they should be good enough to step up a gear, and it doesn't seem to be happening just here, so we'll have to figure out what we're going to do to encourage that, because honestly, this is not looking great so far. Free kick for Burnley. This game managed to take it. The momentum must be horrendous so far, from our perspective at least anyway, as Neves picks up the ball to Gokken now. Gokken forward to Antonio, who Farley tries to get a foot in there, but it's Brighton Mosa who puts it away. and we're down 2-0 going into half-time, and I think it's safe to say that this combination of players is not very good and may be about to cost us a title. But I couldn't use any. I mean, I couldn't use any of the first team players. They were all so broken that I had to give them a game off. And well, knowing we only need 3 points to win the title is certainly helpful, but I do feel like maybe we should be putting on a slightly better fight than this at the moment. We're going to do a points finger, show a bit of desire. You don't like the team that wants to win. I don't want to be too harsh on them, but they are going to have some pointies. And hope that if we can fire them up for the second half, they'll look a little bit better. So that's telling you've not been good enough so far. Yeah, that no one's broken yet, which is nice. And they'll go make a real difference for us. You can all improve for everyone else. And hope that gets the job done. Because it needs to. We need to go out, ideally, firing straight away, if I'm honest. And Ganchev, as I throw it early on, maybe this is the sign we need to burn back to Ganchev, who should be able to get across in here. Does. Finds someone at the back post, Emmanuel Issa, that was at the back post. And, well, we are, at least we tried. We tried something, which is good. A couple of reigns have improved. A couple have gone a lot worse, I'll be honest. But still a little bit of time left if we make some changes. Go on up, Brighton goes up for Burnley. I made a bunch of subs. Alessandro heads it home at the bar. Mandeli's still on at centre half. Madrid's on as holding midfielder. And Hullet on the left wing. Simon or Simon on up top. I will have to make one last change at some stage, but I've got 3 players playing badly in midfield. I'm not quite. It's probably going to be Sir Emmanuel, just because the other 3 have got some experience that we can possibly draw from if they decide to show up. As Gokhan plays it through to D'Alessandro, to Hines, to Alejandro, to all the way back to the goalkeeper, Cowan. And, well, they're going to start rebuilding again against it. Marcio to Neves, or to Breitenmeier, to Hines. And we've got to get across and defend some way. Breitenmeier into the box. Sorry, Bryson Nosey went into the box. He scores again. It's 3-0. And it's safe to say that has gone badly. And I'm going to make that last sub. Ganchev looks apprehensive. I'm going to send it forward and replace Issa Emmanuel with Sean Brown, who is rubbish, but should be slightly more effective at right back, I think, with some fresh legs. And we can try and see if Ganchev gets with the programme in midfield. I'm going to break the boys, get things underway for the try and get us back into this somehow. Get the boys fired up. They know they shouldn't be losing to Burnley. It's a little bit embarrassing that we are. And, well, let's just see what we can get out of this. I'll do so now with a goal kick. I'm hoping we get at least a consolation goal here as Hewlett picks up the ball, goes forward, looking for Ganchev, who can't seem to get anything going today. Cowan to Marcio. This has got the feeling of a 4th goal all over it as Andrew to Maric. Maric back to Marcio. Marcio's going to try and get a ball forward very soon, I have no doubt, unless he just switches it. He's taking his time. He's wasting time on us and no one's pressing him. Neves across looking for Andrew, but Solomon gets in there. Hullet now. Back to Mandeli, to Farley. Forward to Burns, who finds Simon. Simon's through, has a pop, saved by Cowan. And at least the youngster up top, on his debut, is trying to get something underway. Just because he looks like fired, he's not going to get the chance probably for another year or 2. Looks fired up. It's D'Alessandro to Antonio to Maric. Maric taking his time back to Marcio, who will again take his time. They've got no time pressure on them at all here as Alejandro runs at us. No one's going to try any defending because God forbid we do that. Slimon to D'Alessandro to Andrew, who puts it over the bar and can't do so, can't quite get a hand to it. We are very bad. We are very bad in today's game. I think all that attacking, there's no reason not to, nothing to lose at this point. But it's safe to say the boys here have not played well. And yes, partly my fault for not rotating enough through that last week or so. But also, they're bottom of the table, lads. You've got to go into the game with a bit of confidence. You can do something to them, especially since many of you have played this season. I'm going to do a thrashy arse. That wasn't good enough. And hopefully we're going to come back to a full-strength team in the Southampton game that is actually capable of sealing the league title. So, let's wrap things up. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, be chasing lamely. Be like, subscribe, ring the bell. I shall see you all next time. Until then, stay safe and have a good one.